Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Shadows Over Loathing. Now, I did not remember this in the last episode, but actually, we get, just for being human, we get a +1 to all our stats. So that actually puts our mysticality at 2, which means if we, eat this pear, too sweet. You open the can using your natural can opener you keep hidden in your sock in case of can-related emergency, and eat the sugary pears. You gain the effect, extra canny. Sweet, too sweet in fact. Extra canny, mysticality. Those canned pears really fortified your mental function, or maybe it's just a sugar rush from the gooey syrup which they were drowned in, +1 mysticality. Well, either way, it's gonna be enough for us to turn on this machine. Or figure it out, whatever. We're gonna use the crazy machine here. All right, some kind of weird machine. There's an engraved plate on the side of it that says Helco Portable Gasoline Generator. Aha, it's a machine for generating portable gasoline. Harvest some. You extract today's crop of gasoline from the miraculous machine. You got an item, 133% full gas can. Oh, did I fill it up more than I was supposed to? Also, I was told that we can look for the fuse, because well, there it was. It was the first thing I looked through. I didn't realize we still needed to find the fuse, but my partner has been playing this game, and she was like, yeah, you could just find the fuse after you do that. As advertised, this is a box containing 1 fuse. However, the fuse is broken, which is probably not intended. Replace it. Boom, it's done. So does that mean that we can lower this now? So what happens if we overfill the gas can like a ton? Car is missing a gas tank, but there is a big glass of gasoline in the cup holder. You got an item, 166% full gas can. What? So what happened? How full are we gonna get this thing? All right, but that also means that we can go in and I gotta get used to the new controls. I switched to controller because it seemed like it might be more comfy for this game. It was the clam jerky, which will give us, this will replace extra canny. Oh. I did not want to do that. I forgot that was how this works. I guess let's do... Well, we only have a muscle weapon right now, so I guess let's do muscle last. So what was all the stuff that required moxie? It was the little... There were a couple things. There's definitely something in here, though. So let's do the moxie stuff first. Cheese loaf. Yep. Cursed by an absence of crackers, you eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. Gross. Well, now I can mess with this. I cannot mess with this. Can I? How do I go out back? Is this 2? Okay, fine. Was there anything else that required 2 moxie? Yes. Yes, there was. And it was this. There it is. Yeah, it's mostly tools you don't understand, but you do find some gloves. You got an item? Welding gloves. All right, what does that do for us? Why can't I look at it? +1 hot armor. A pair of thick gloves designed to protect you from errant sparks caused by negligence and lack of welding skills. All right, well. So either way, though, that means that we now have what we need. Does he want this class ring? Tell him about the ring you found. Hey, I found this old class ring. You hand it over to him and he looks it over. Hey, it's a 17 SIT ring. I've got one of these in faux emerald. It's not a faux sapphire like this. These are the ones that gave the junior varsity pig skinners. Had a little enchantment on them so the kids wouldn't get quite so many concussions. Probably is worn off by now. Is it worth anything? Nah, to a jeweler or pawnbroker or anything like that. 8-carat gold and stones made of glass. A collector'd give you 30 meat for it, such as myself, if you're interested in selling. You know what? You can just have it, bud. Well, thank you. That's right, generous. He admires it a bit more, then slips it into the pocket of his overalls. You gain 5 XP. Don't mention it. You know what? We don't need the money. Who needs money? It's the end of the world anyway. All right, so we did all the moxie stuff, so now we do muscle, and the reason I saved muscle for last is because there is a reason, if I could just remember it. Yes. Slightly clammier. Gross. Because this will do more damage based on our muscle. So it'll be good. The door is extremely heavy, but we did open it now. Can I go? That's a bull. What's this? Somebody has placed a sheet of filthy linoleum on the ground here in an effort to lend legitimacy to this outdoor kitchen. This stew pot is beyond help, but you could probably salvage a ladle. Do so. I should have saved my thing. Hey, it isn't a ladle, it's a spatula. No wonder the stew's so messed up. You got an item, grimy spatula. Well, now we finally have an item that goes... There's a carving on the trunk of this tree. It says, Howie loves playing the harmonica. Oh, all right. Well, that will base off of our mysticality. Actually, I think that's still good because, yeah, that's actually really good. Let's do that. The spatula's been used hard and cleaned never. Great. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh, it's that railroad bull Howdy told you about. Howie. Although railroad minotaur would probably be more accurate. Take the bull by the horns. Let's go, man. Hit Manifest Destiny Company Railroad Minotaur. All right, well, let's do this first. Debuff. -1 to all your stats. And now, spatula him. Oh, he's gonna gore us. Ooh. Help me, burb. So that bird is our familiar. You have 1 AP. This is... How do I know how much this costs to do, though? Whatever. We'll just do this. Hey, that worked. Mysticality. You beat the Minotaur. You gain 5 XP. Silas the Warbler grows stronger. +1 maximum HP. Great. Milk. A 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. That model never really seemed to take off. Oh, look, it has a gas can on it. Help yourself. You add the gas can to your can because you can. You got an item, 200% full gas can. All right. I guess we got all the gas possible. I can't think. Oh, it's one of those newfangled indoor-outdoor refrigerators. Somebody left a perfectly good mason jar full of gasoline in here. Take it. Okay, we got so much gas. What are we gonna do? You were hoping for an outdoor dining room, but there's just woods in that direction. We have so much gas. What am I gonna do with it all? Howdy, Balthasar. What can I do you for? Well, I dealt with that railroad bull for you. You did? Well, now, that's a real service to the hobo community. I ain't got nothing to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget this. No problem, Howie. We already talked to him about all those things. And we can't open the knapsack because we don't have enough moxie. But that's fine. Oh, the Dust Devil. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, but we're going to try. Are you sure? Chekhov said these things are pretty dangerous. Yep, let's fight it. What the heck, man? I just got here. Oh, that's not great. Let's see if we can do this in one go. Oh, he's gonna murder us. Oh, golly. I don't know if we can beat him. You should have listened to Chekhov. I guess so. Wow. Do we have any way to beat him? I don't know if we can. I don't think we have any way to beat that guy. Because, I mean, he's just gonna stab us. Surrender, ending current combat and a loss. Let's see what happens if we surrender and get away. Yeah, I should have listened to Chekhov. Maybe if I go talk to him, he'll tell me something. Hey, what can I do you for? I guess nothing. I guess we just lost. Well. Keep our eyes closed. We'll make it there eventually. So there's no way to get this, but there's no hose on it. Wait, what? This pump is full of water instead of can I fish in it? Was there a fish in there? You should have known there weren't any fish in there. You can see the entire thing from here. Then don't give me the option, game. Why'd you give me the option? So be it. This turtle seems to be heading to Ocean City, too. At this rate, it might beat you there. Take it with you. Come on, buddy. What do you want to name the Oh, boy. Shellathan. All right, Shellathan. There you go, bud. Real original. You got Shellathan the turtle. Aw, so what does he do for me? Turtle is like a slow bandage. Each round of combat, Shelithan heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. Could we potentially survive that encounter with Shelithan? Wonder if we can beat it now. Yes, I'm sure. Oh, Shelithan, help. Ow. And beat him to death. Ow. Heal me, bud. Oh, God, we're barely alive. Even with Shelithan, it's not enough. Slowly walks away. Damn it, Shelithan, please. Well, I did my best, unless this guy's gonna give us something for getting so much gas. All right, man, I tried. Hey there, friend, any luck with the gas? You show the driver your gas can, well, his gas can. Well, this can doesn't usually hold that much gas. Not sure how you did that. Well, whatever, you ready to hit the road? Yeah, let's get out of here. He takes can and empties it into his bus tank. With that, we're on our way, all aboard. You gain 10 XP. You climb back on the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're dozing off to the sound of the rain spattering on the window beside you. Unfortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep that you slip into so gradually that you don't even know you're asleep until someone wakes you up. Plunkett Street. And you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange, shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, this is your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ugh. What? All ashore what's going ashore. Thanks for traveling, Willis Busco. Disembark. Well, I guess we're at the actual place. Cola Wars surplus. Sail, 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 going out of business. All right, probably nothing you want in here. This hobo seems wholly unperturbed by the rain. Talk to him. Nice weather we're having. He smiles, then looks up and lets the rain splash on his face for a while. Heh, suits me just fine, I guess. A wise man once said the rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. Was that before umbrellas were invented, or? My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, I'm Balthazar. Pleased to meet you, Balthazar. Say, you wouldn't have to have a couple of spare meat, would you? Sure. You flip Gus some meat and he beams. Thank you very much, Balthazar. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Take her easy, Gus. I thought it was like meat and beans. There's nothing in that direction except the road you arrived on, and walking all the way back there probably isn't a good use of your time right now. You sure like to tell me what to do. I'd like to just say that right now. The Army surplus store is closed for the night. Fine, I'll go in my uncle's store soon. It's a can full of trash. Dig through it. You found a discarded bottle of cologne. Ooh, what's it do, though? Well, I found it. Oh, there it is. Increases your stench armor by 1 until you use another potion. Bottle of cologne was inexpensive to begin with, and throwing it away didn't make it more valuable. That's fair. For lease. The note on the door says, please. All right. Think store sells broken glass. Building looks perfectly solid. Maybe it's just people renting it that were condemned. Trash's reach has exceeded its can's grasp. Given the current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably don't want to wander into alleys. Some ne'er-do-well has deliberately vandalized this streetlight. The door to the newspaper office is locked, and the windows are boarded up. Looks like the print really is dead. You'd have thought it had at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Secure Burris, building and loan. That's cute. I hate. It's late. The bank is closed. Can't see anything interesting within walking distance. Well, well, well. I guess we're going to Uncle Murray's. As simple as that. Boom. The bell over the door jangles as you walk into Murray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up at you as you enter. Oh, hi, you must be Balthazar. We don't get many customers at this time of night, or at all, really. That's me. You were expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me a letter to mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, geez, you're soaking wet. Come on in and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on any vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from a shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Thanks. Is Uncle Murray here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? She sighs. I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? This is an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling her mother's Chesterfield like a deadly spy mission. Yeah, this is going to take some explaining. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. We don't have a lot of time just now, but follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. Okay. Jessica leads you into a back room furnished with some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to our back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Well, yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky. That would be a real understatement. Hinky? Murray called them tainted, dark magic, real bad mojo, cursed. Yeah, I know about that kind of thing. Haunted. It's no joke. That's what our job is here, our real job. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regular antiques too, and selling them keeps us in scratch. But really, we're trying to hunt down all these evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get one and never came back? That's the long and the short of it, yep. What do you say, are you in? Absolutely, I'm always up for a crazy adventure. Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in the lurch. I don't like the sound of it, but he's family, so absolutely. Great. You hear the door shop opening. After a moment, goblin pokes... Wait, what? You hear the shop door opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes her head into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby, Murray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, Gabby. Nice to meet you. Hi, hello, the pleasure is all Gabby's. I did like that choice, though. I read it really fast, my brain didn't process it, but after the fact, I did like that choice. Hi, hello. Pleasure's all mine, all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Gabby picks up your suitcase and carries it through a door in the back room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Okay, messages none. There's nobody you need to call right now. I guess I could talk to her some more. Well, I'm gonna turn in. Good night. Hang on a second. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. I bet I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Haha, well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need to do before the night's over. Oh, swell. What is it? You know those cursed artifacts I was talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we've been working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and it turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. Well, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, I guess there's no time like the present. I'm probably not exaggerating when I say there is literally no time except for the present. What? As in there might not be a future? You won't have to go far. It's just down the other end of the block. If the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that got shut down earlier this year. It should be in there. Well, Gabby will go with you. She's good in a fight. A fight? Ah, geez. A fight? Heck yeah. It depends on what we're fighting, but ah, geez. Yeah, well, hopefully it won't come to that, but you never know. Hey, Gabby. Gabby reappears with an expectant grin. Go to the newspaper office with Balthazar and help him get his hat. Get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby is ready for an action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Let out a tired sigh. I'm tired. All right, fine. You said it's a hat? A cursed hat? According to the readout, yeah, a men's fedora probably. And I'm supposed to do what? Just break in and take it? Well, not break exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm pretty sure that still counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here in bed before you know it. You got an item, newspaper office key. Well, all right. Wish me luck, I guess. Hi, Gabby. Gabby grins and gives you a thumbs up. Gab with Gabby. Hey, Gabby, everything all right? Gabby has readiness for an action. Chew the fat. So you're a flapper, right? Haha, yes, Gabby flaps all of the time. Gabby's parents flapped too, and Grand Gabby. But it's only been the style for 7 or 8 oh, right, goblins. Well, you don't live very long, huh? Depends on how you look for it. Parent Gabby popped 1.5 years ago, but this Gabby basically is that Gabby, and previous ones too. Haha, it's okay. Don't worry too hard to get it. Us goblins think human baby making is super crazy. Keep shooting the breeze. How'd you get mixed up with Murray in the whole antique store deal, Gabby? Oh, it coincided. Gabby was looking at just old clothes and heard over Murray and Jessica talking about a mysterious thing to get. It had an adventure smell. Then Murray said, "We're gonna need to get some muscles for this." And Gabby says, "Gabby has several muscles, strong ones." And that was that. Gabby has been helping since then. We're just gonna keep talking, I guess. You're a real firecracker in a fist fight, huh, Gabby? Haha, Gabby likes fighting and dancing, the two best things. Gabby invented fight dancing once, but this world was unready for it. Maybe 50 years later. Have you lived in Ocean City long? We're just going to talk forever. Does this ever stop? Have you lived in Ocean City long, Gabby? Oh, yes, all of Gabby's life is here. Gabby's great-great-great-grand Gabby came and popped just some blocks from here. Or two popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while, yes. For quite a while, huh? Yes, 14 years. Continue chit-chatting. You know, Gabby, it's been a few years since I spent time in Ocean City, but I don't remember it being this run down. That is a true thing to say. It used to be much more clean and shiny. What happened? The economy's terrific everywhere else in the country. No ideas. Economics is not the house Gabby keeps my wheels in. So you're... Okay, we did it. We got all the way through the talk. Oof, that was a lot. A lot of conversations. This desk is a mess. Ask Jessica about it. Whose desk is this? Murray's. I keep nagging at him to straighten it up before someone bumps into it. We have to call the National Guard to dig them out of the avalanche. With curse-proof shovels and a squad of exorcists handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I won't. I want to, though. I want to know about it. There's nobody at this desk. Ask Jessica. Hey, Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's up fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back down later tonight. All right. Chess, you don't have time to play. Is that a cat? A white cat is snoozing on an old towel. Ask Jessica. What's the cat's name? Calliope. Murray got her a couple years ago. Scritch behind the cat's ears. You give Calliope a good scritching, but she doesn't react at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loved those. Do you have any sardines? No, we're all out. You can get some tomorrow. They have them at the Cola Wars surplus store next door. Oh, God, this game. There's so much reading, my mouth cannot keep up with my brain. You could not even hazard a guess as to what this contraption does. Does it dry your hair? You wonder where this door leads. Find out. You open the door and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently it goes to nowhere. All right. What about this clock? You're not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. Jessica's not going to let you sleep until you get that hat. Is this going to be... Okay, so for record, just to set this straight for anybody that didn't play West of Loathing, in the Loathing universe, goblins kind of are like fungus in the sense that to reproduce they pop like spores and the spores go everywhere and then those spores become more goblins, but they're also kind of the same goblin. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay, let's get this hat thing before you pass out from exhaustion. Unlock the door. You take a deep breath and unlock the door. You give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. AF feed. Oh, hey, it's one of those new Arcane Press news feed things. High tech, gaze into it. Second edition of Principia Mathematica published. We still cannot understand a word of this, say local children. Yeah. Severe storm causes trolley disaster, prevents 5 other trolley disasters. Today's list of banned dances, the chutney slider, the dirty dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Are those, is that euphemism? Prohibition agents confiscate 40 barrels of wine, 10 cheese wheels, and some nice fresh honeycomb also seized. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barber says you'd think the fella could have left a better tip. Parisian bards declare independence, claim debauched tavern as a sovereign city-state. Charles Lindbergh cooks stew. Onlookers report it smells like it might be beef or maybe lamb. Today's winning racehorses, Gristler's mother, too much corn, and how's it Jackson? Jack Dempsey removes teeth to improve boxing skills. He says in an interview. Okay, cool, we did it. Half-finished letter in the typewriter. Letter reads, Reginald. I think Burgess is on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, maybe I shouldn't be typing this out on a letter instead of just talking it out to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Ah, crap, here comes Burgess with a pink slip. Sincerely... It doesn't say who it's from. The writer must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, under what water cooler? What's that all about? There's a pink slip on the desk. Hendon, I'm not paying you to publish cockamamie conspiracy theories. In fact, I'm not paying you at all anymore. Clean out your desk and hit the road. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. P.S. Do you like the word cockamamie that I used up there? It's a slang term I coined. It means ridiculous or implausible. I think it's really going to catch on. I mean, maybe for a bit. Whoever worked at this desk forgot their cufflinks. Take them. Hey, nice. How do those work? Still getting used to putting these on. Reporter cufflinks. What are these? Oh, those take up my glove slot. Left one is engraved always check, and the right one says your sources. It really makes you think. Mysticality. All right, hey, that's good. We need mysticality. Mysticality is what we do here. Handwritten note. Note says, Robson. First Hendon, then Carver. Who's next? Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's gonna karate chop his desk in half. Sincerely, Curtis. P.S. What's a karate? You know, good question. You see the corner of the note sticking out from the net. You see a note, and it's on the desk. Tucker, I got you that bottle you wanted. It's stuck under the water cooler where Burgess can't find it and rat us out to the profies. The what? The prohies? Oh, like prohibitionists. Beck, under the water cooler, eh? Surely it's not still there, but it couldn't hurt to check. And there's a half-finished document. Government corruption at all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated to. Additionally, anonymous sources report to... It cuts off abruptly, maybe as a result of the pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times, not enough people buy the newspaper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it's a very recent innovation, and as such, fully half of your salary is paid by government subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go back, buddy. We go way back, but you've given me no choice. Clean out your desk and scram. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Wow. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left in this percolator. That's what a percolator is? Pour it in a cup. Pouring yourself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. You got an item, nasty old coffee. Can I drink the nasty old coffee? Increases your maximum AP by 1 until you use it. A few months ago, somebody decided this coffee wasn't good enough to drink. You apparently disagree with that decision. Maybe later. I don't think I need it right now. Oh, God, I don't want to do... I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that till I have to. It's a big water cooler, and it's heavy, and it's got something to hide. Move it. Gabby, look, it's a thing. There's a 3-ring binder on the desk. You got a pneumatic tube system operation manual. Why? This is a reference manual for a city-side network of pneumatic tubes. Looks like the eye had some state-of-the-art delivery infrastructure. All right. Look inside. You got nasty old leftovers. Gross. Crumpled up pink slip. Carver, can't believe I have to tell you this, but it's against company policies for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired, I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe, and if I see your face in here again, I will give you both an axe and set you on fire. Governor Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Grover Burgess. How did you even lift it? You must have had, what, 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. Good point. Good point indeed. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. Newspapers, they're old. Without anything specific, you waste time. Oh! What date would you like to look at the archives for? October 14th, 1908. You found something interesting. XP 5. Tragic accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred yesterday evening when Hiram O. Crollins, owner of the first mass-produced commercial automobile registered in the state, accidentally struck and killed the first hitchhiker, i.e. person standing on the side of the road attempting to solicit transportation from passing motorists. Fortunately for Mrs. Crollins, the notion that vengeful spirits of the dead might haunt the places of their demise and murderous phantasmagoric rage has been rejected by modern science as rather unlikely, wouldn't you say? Unlikely, sure. So these are going to be things we can go look at once we find other things referencing dates in the game. What? I'm going to go this way first. Hey, Gabby. Everything good? It's all of the berries. Okay, that's all. I thought she would say something specific. It's all underground press. Oh, it's an underground press. Literally, there's still a newspaper left in it. Still a underground newspaper. All right, well, what's it do, though? Printed on the underground one. It's more of a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of the local newspaper and the importance of a free press. There's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. Interesting. All right. What's this? It's a calendar from 11 years ago. There's a huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened on July 22nd, 1917? Control panel for the pneumatic tube. It's got a green button, red button, big lever, knob, blah, blah, blah. All the lights are off. Well, let's look at the manual. Startup instructions. Push the green power on. Oh, this is so many things. Push the green power on button, okay? Pull the pump engage lever. So green power, pump, adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicators. If the red indicator light is on, set the suction. Oh my God. All right. Press the green button. But it makes a satisfying click and you hear a motor starting up somewhere. All right. Pull the pump engage lever. Pull the lever with a very pleasing kerchunk, and the motor noises turn into a sort of loud, windy whine. A yellow light is on the console. Well, none of the... Okay, well, A, E, or D. What? Pump a gauge. Adjust the suction rate? Well, it didn't give me that option. Turn the knob. Oh, boy. All right, wait. Let's think this through. Red is A, so is it Roy G. Biv? Is that what this is? Red would be A. Yes, it is. Okay, so yellow, Roy, so C. Turn it to C would be the answer. Hey, we sucked them. I didn't actually get to see what those were. Well, someone's gonna get very strange mail. And how? What were those things anyway? What were they doing down here? Were they trying to start an underwater newspaper? That wouldn't work. The ink would smear. I guess we just got that very small, very old manhole cover. That's a hat. This is the hat Jessica wanted you to take. What is this? An ominous, vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Give me the hat. You got a terribly cursed fedora. Can I put it on? A simple black felt fedora. It doesn't look cursed, but it has a palpable aura of menace about it. Nothing good can come of this. Hey, look at this hat. Hey, bada bing, I got the hat. Pretty good. Hi, Gabby. All right, there's nothing to talk about, I guess. All right, well, we got the hat. That's all that matters. I'm going to check the archives. I already forgot what the date was, but if I just click through it, there we are. Top story date is Ocean City comptrollers passing of an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way. Policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newspapers stands to 4 feet. The story continues. Watchful Eye Management raised concerns about loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert city funds to make up for all future shortfall. Looks like it worked out great for everybody. So that was the day that press died, essentially. That was like the beginning of the end for them. Interesting. So, what about this hat? Hey, I got the hat. Looks like you found the hat. I found a hat. I guess it's the one you meant. It doesn't look unusual, though. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit. I can't really put my finger on why. I know exactly what you mean. Kind of feels like you have a headache, except you don't actually. More like a feeling of dread, like something terrible is about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Got to get the curse off that hat, right? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I guess makes sense, but what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs to mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse from the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that what? That the machine can... Yeah, okay, I don't understand either. Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses your subconscious mind to drive a wedge between an item and its curse. The item is cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project into it and to try to resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things get a little weird. Yeah, I know it sounds crackers, but you just have to give it a try and understand. But I want my cursed hat. Fine. You sit in the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome thing over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? This terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine, with a hiss, positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. The hat rattles around in there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet into your lap. Why is it wet? It was raining. Whatever ominous energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. It is now simply a terrible hat. You got an item, uncursed fedora, but the curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct within the machine. Now, how do I get rid of that? See, curses are like energy, Balthazar. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Isaac Newman? Newton. Yeah, Newman. Yeah, that's right. The machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself, but as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher consciousness, spiritualistic stuff. Don't know much about that. I'm more of a Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to come project your consciousness. Sounds safe, I'll do that. Fedoral Reserve. What? A portal to another world. It's open, but my work in here is yet done. Alright. Hello. I heard thy death call and something, and I recede? Resteth now, I will find thee, Mordor. What is happening? A tree felled before its time, a ground stained with sin. Yes? A tree, wait. Et in Arcadia ego, even in Arcadia there is death. Even in paradise there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cutter, there has been a Mordor. What knowest thou of Mordor? That I did not know. I did not do the Mordor, and that is all. What mo have thee for me? I don't know what accent this is. Only this. I am one of three brothers. One of us always tellins the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not specken, but honks. If I find in thee a liar, there is no thing I can do to save in thee. Aye, Cutter, thou art the servant of the wood. Blessed be her branches, blessed be. Speaking to the first tree. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree have fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claimest to be without sin. None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to Mordor. Then whose? Look for my brooder. Lead me not astray. What? Oh, don't lead me astray. Thy brother speakins of three brothers. One who always lies, one who always tellins the truth, and one who does not speak in at all but honks. What speakin thee of this? This is fairy talk. No thing has honkin in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin since then, no sire. Do you honkin? Something rotten in this wood, Cutter. I, a Mordor, with perversion at its source. Speak to me of perversions. I have nothing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tell in me? I am troubled by thy Mordor, but of it I know no thing. I warn thee, my forgiveness makes no room for liars. Thou wilt do what thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Thy brother spokest of three brothers. One who always lies, one telling the truth, and one of honks. But what do you know? I do not honkin, sire, I swear upon it. Never has thou honkin? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. So, dude, no one's been honkin'. I haven't heard anybody honkin', dude. I say I did not do the Mordor. I also say I want to, yeah, I know. Thou lie about honkin'. Tree. What say? Thy brothers honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie to the Cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do Mordor in the wood. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee while I makest my escape. Goodbye, Cutter. Do not run from me, Tree. Thou do not run? Nay, I growen. I am 100 years. I will have grown so tall and strong, thine axe will never fall in me. But I will not wait 100 years. Die, Mordorer. What just happened? Big rot in the wood today, Cutter, and wait, what? No, that's not you. You don't talk like that. You didn't offend, I don't even know who with that horrible, like, perception, that horrible recreation of an accent. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. You shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You gain 5 XP. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over to the formerly terrible cursed fedora in your hands, you feel confident that the curse which plagued the starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You put the hat back on. It nearly sparkles now. Upgrade. Now you've got to reckon with is whether you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. I mean, at the time, I feel like fedoras have kind of been ruined nowadays, but like, you know, nice hat. Thanks. This must be Charles Wallace. I'm Balthazar. That I am. Or wait, what was his accent? It was kind of Brooklyn-y. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Balthazar. What do you do around here? Oh, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on and the water running. Built the detectatron and uncursing machine, too. Wow, that's some real high-tech wizardry. It's nothing, really. Let me ask you something. Anything I can help you with? How does that weird uncursing machine work? Oh, I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The inners are all wired up to a little porcelain cat figurine that Murray found somewhere. That's weird. In the real traditional sense, yeah. And nothing now, Charles, thanks. All right, I did it. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great, what was it like? I had a dream. It was weird. There was a woodcutter and mortar and talking trees, and one of them had sin. You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. All right, well, I'm going to sleep unless you got something to tell me. No, we already had a conversation. Going to sleep. Is that a doll? It's a shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old rag doll on the top shelf. Must have been left by the previous tenant. I'm sure that's fine. Finally, time to get unpacked and get some sleep. Open the trunk. Oh, what the heck? Why did my trunk explode? You stamp out the flames, but it's a total loss. Everything you own has been reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Murray's letter. You got an item, stamp from Murray's letter. Why? Stamp from the letter is the only survivor. It's got a picture of a cute dog. Weirdly, it's not even charred. It says 18th April 1906, even though Jessica said she mailed the letter only a couple of weeks ago. Well, I guess we're gonna go read that. What does this do? +1 mysticality, +5 max HP. Wow, that's cool. Gross. That food looks gross. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to continue this game. I have no idea what to expect going forward because that's bizarre. But I love it, and I guess we have a hat now, so that's cool. So, until next time, have a good night, and I'll see you on another night. Bye. All right, well, let's look at the TV before we go. You've heard of these. Turn it on. Unfortunately, no shows have been invented yet. What a great end screen that was. Boy, howdy. Click on another video, why don't you? And I'll see you later. I guess. I hope. Ooh.